Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shionne's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shionne's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving? I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shionne in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renan vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! You're finished! Take no further! You're mine!
Here's the evil.
You're finished!
Denied. Glacial
Denied!
Here's the evil.
I can carve through arms!
It's over! Take this! Take this! Double demon fang!
Healing flow. Dance in the wind.
I'm sorry to be hard.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the
I'll heal you all.
Demon fangs!
Hurricane.
You're mine!
Arctic Eagle
It's
Fly.
over! Okay, here I go!
Raging Storm. All right. Lunar eruption time. Lunar blast. Tempest whirl.
This is nice while it lasts.
Radiant one.
Take this!
Glacial spear. Pierce the evil.
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind.
Frickin' does
Air.
it!
Here's a healing
Eat
Steel.
Hurricane!
Strike!
That frickin' does it!
Ready to go.
Eat this!
Raging Storm.
You're mine!
This one's
Double
got
demon
it.
fang!
Where are you going?
Not today!
Shattering of pieces!
You're finished!
Attack time!
Lightning
Shut
Storm.
up!
Thunder Blade.
Mirage!
Healing circle.
Time to let it rip! You're mine!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
Excited. You're mine.
Final dance!
Dance in the wind.
I'll finish you here and now!
Crush! You're mine!
Hurricane!
Glimmer
Shut up!
Here's evil. Raging
No
cascade.
escape!
Freeze lancer. Red.
Shut up!
Take this!
Glacial
Rising
spear.
Falcon!
In a bind?
You're mine!
Freeze lancer.
This one keeps charging us!
Glacial spear.
That's what my shield's
Here's
for.
evil.
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here. Talon storm.
Start up!
I'm only getting started.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
I'll heal you
Ready
all.
and ready.
Chinese supernova.
Now I'm in the groove!
Now.
Trim up!
Astral energy.
Say no more! I still got a ways to go!
Out of our way.
Start
In the wind. This one's
Come
mine.
on!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Hey, when did I get so far?
I'm not here to come through. I'm only
finished.
getting
Double
radiant
demon
here
fang.
now.
Life burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now!
Go! It's over!
It's time!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come!
Thunderblade!
Burn!
Dohalim!
Life burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Radiant
My turn!
Eat this!
Now or never.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A victory for the ages.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
In here! Lunar Pound!
Denied!
Gemini Head for the win! Lightning! Frozen!
Hammer!
Heroes in the sky! It's
Damn
wrong! Now through all!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Lightning Descent! Thunderblade! Well, looky here!
No choice! Soda!
I can carve through armor!
Right here! Light!
Burn!
Here! Let's eat
Here I
this!
go about this!
It's time to freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, do you need a
Neon,
picture?
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
No, I
Shield!
can't!
Here
No,
are not in
okay.
your dreams!
Demon Fang!
Mega
Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
To be sealed! You're finished!
Flame!
Double Demon Fang!
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
We're in good form!
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Ready to go! I'm on it!
No further!
Dance
Here I
to the
come!
wind! Feel! Whirlwind snap! Lunar Eruption!
Double Demon Fang!
Now!
It's over!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Huh? Double Demon Fang! My turn!
They got me flanked!
Too fast!
10 back. I'll trip it up.
Eat two!
Freeze Lancer!
We managed to pull through. He's gone!
Raging Cascade!
I'm on! Soda!
Feel! This is not
Rising
like
Rocket!
Feel! This one's mine! I'll be laser red!
Double Demon Fang!
Smash you! Do it!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark me!
You're mine!
The enemy's
All yours!
Lunar Dragon!
Rising Falcon!
I'm like bait to them!
I'm not done! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
You're finished!
Sion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Did we Really just spend that much money?
Hey, that looks pretty good.
I feel all bent out of shape.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Gotta break through! Stardust! I'm on! Rising
Astral energy! Raging cascade!
Double demon fang!
Sweet now! Not on my watch!
No escape!
Rhythm tear!
Stardust!
Blind freak!
What you
This one's all mine! Shionne, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! We're in the home. That's my cue!
Here I come! Shut him down!
This'll come in handy.
Demon fang! Double demon fang!
More where that came from!
Take this!
Eat this!
It's over!
This one's mine! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Here I go! It's over!
Swallow
Raging storm!
Mirage!
Flame of fury! Burning
Take this! It's over!
Pierce evil!
Burn in hell!
Take that! This one's mine! Raging
Airborne
I
scoundrels.
can carve
Sounds like a
through
job
armor.
for yours truly! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! It's over!
Do it!
Demon!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Now! Take this! Demon Fang!
Alright, it's showtime!
Do it!
Rising
Here!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
It's on!
You're mine!
Here I go.
I'm like bait to them. Can't get out of this.
Far enough!
You're mine!
Whirlwind snap!
Not on my watch! Here!
This one's all mine!
Lightning condensed!
Crumble!
Lunar corruption!
Burn!
By the power of water!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Light
Take
astral
this!
physical field!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, nothing new about that. Demons descend! Flashing fang!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral.
Gotta break through!
Take this! Talon Hurricane!
Rising!
Demon
I can carve through armor!
You're finished!
Swallow dance!
I'm not done! It's on! Not today!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
By the power of water!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I think I'm getting stronger.
this?
Dance in the wind!
Far enough!
More like I do!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Do it! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dispose of the trash.
Let the monster handle this!
Almost there!
Not today!
Rip its head!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
It's over!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a
Almost
healer!
there!
He got fired!
I've got this! Let him march in
Demon
the
Gale! All yours!
Almost
You're
there!
finished! Take this!
That's enough! Do it!
Kitara, frozen!
Hammer!
My turn! Take this!
Take this!
In here!
Now you see what I can do! It's time!
Now!
It's over!
I'll finish you! Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
Here I come!
Eat this! Do it! Score!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down? What about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
We've reached our destination.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.